It's gonna start any moment. I was actually a little worried I wasn't gonna be able to get the stream up on time. Hopefully I don't sound too awful, but yeah, this is a reaction to the Nintendo Direct of September 14, 2023. It's focused on Nintendo Switch. Let's just go. I'm hoping for Super Mario RPG footage. I don't expect the game to have that much more content, but you know, it'd be nice to be hoping. I think I really only expect there to be new cutscenes. Oh, and people are expecting like some things from this direct. I think the thing people are expecting the most is, well, with the community I'm nearest with, at least the one I've less communicated with, they expect a Fire Emblem 4 remake announcement. I sort of doubt it, but there's been tons of rumors about it, so who knows? And then again, there's been tons of rumors of Mother 3 being localized, so what do I know? And here we go. Oh god. Please don't tell me it's freezing. And I can't hear a thing? Oh god. Okay, so we start with Splatoon. I can't hear a thing right now. Can you guys hear a thing? Apparently you can. This is very strange. Apparently it can record my audio, but I can't hear a thing from the video itself. A very strange occurrence. Well, I guess I'm watching without sound if that's the case. Also, Nintendo finally disabled the chat on their thing, unless I was supposed to redo the thing. Also, we're playing as a Nocturne here again. We have a little Pearl companion. Oh, it's that corrupted Octoling. And they're not our enemy. Act. For real? Don't you mean for eel? Also, yes, welcome Empire. I'm trying to set my settings here. It's not very obvious how. Oh my god, I'm trying to set the chat so that I can see everything. Yeah, Deadfish. That's the name of the character.
Hello everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide.
I can't. I need to put captions on. I can't hear a thing. If you guys can't hear me anymore, by the way, that's because my headset died. I thought it was charged. Apparently not. I've been using it a bit too much. This is a different headset than what I'm used to using. It only lasts like 2-3 hours, so I have to recharge it very often. But it's very convenient to wear. Single-player DLC that they can be played over and over again. Spring 2024 is a lot later than I expected.
Okay, let's see our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
People were expecting it in summer. Hey, it's Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Is it a remake of the first GBA game or a new game? This looks like a remake of the GBA game. It is, apparently.
The Game Boy Advance system reignites on the Nintendo Switch system.
This is actually a very addicting short game. I will be honest. Very enjoyable. I know the game got a bunch of sequels, but ultimately I only really played the first one. Now, that being said, there's also Donkey Kong 94 that was on the original Game Boy that in some cases some people thought was better, and it was very much the predecessor to this original game.
That monkey's tail looks a little suspicious though, doesn't it? If Mario does this, now he can get across and safely grab the key. Platform too high? Reach it with a handstand jump or a backflip, like that.
I wonder if they're gonna bring the strange death animations into this.
To collect mini Marios,
There had some pretty over the top and dangerous looking death animations in this game.
In this updated version of the game,
Now, ultimately, okay, you can play with, yeah, they're adding new stuff, but
however you choose to
a
puzzle your way
friend,
through, it's
a
up to
co-op
you
friend in
to
this
discover the
mode
toys.
would actually be kind of overpowered.
Mario vs. Donkey Kong launches on Nintendo Switch February 16th.
Okay, this isn't that bad, but I have to imagine it'll sell it for cheap, because it is ultimately a Game Boy Advance game.
Save the
Prince of Persia?
and the world. Guide Sargon as he sets off to save the Prince of Persia and restore
It is
the
indeed
world's
Prince of
balance.
Persia. It's
Tap
2D
into the
Prince of
roots
Persia,
the Prince of
indeed.
Persia series. This
I
game
wonder if they're
features
ever going to bring
2D
back 3D Prince of
side-scrolling
Persia. It
action-adventure gameplay.
kind of got
Dash
screwed
through
by
breathtaking events in a mythological
the
Persian-inspired
QTE one,
world.
right?
But don't linger too
It was
long.
very much a
Hope to
product of its
survive.
time. Hard to
Harness
say
sword
something like
and bow
that, but
techniques, as well
oh,
as
also
time
Empire, yes,
powers
you are
to
expecting
best these hostile
Tears of the Kingdom
lands.
DLC. I'm also kind of
As your
expecting
journey
Tears of the Kingdom
progresses,
DLC,
Sargon
even
will
though
grow
Al
stronger
Numa said there
and
will be
learn
no
new ways to
DLC.
expand
I
his
wouldn't
arsenal.
mind if there's no
Equip
DLC. It's
amulets
just
to further
it
boost
means
your
I would have to
abilities,
like
among other
redo my
perks.
playthrough,
The number of amulets
like
you can equip is limited,
without
though,
any
so
new
choose
differences.
wisely.
I didn't like
Use
100%
everything at your
Tears of the
disposal
Kingdom,
to
but
navigate this
specifically
harsh
because
world.
I'm waiting for
Defeat
DLC
the mythical beasts that
or a
stand in
hard
your
mode
way.
at least.
Get ready to save the prince and discover the mysteries of Mount Cap.
If neither happens, though,
Prince
it's
of
not that big
Persia,
of a deal.
The
It
Lost Crown launches on the
just
Nintendo
means I have
Switch
to
system January
redo the
18th.
game without any new
You can
content.
receive the in-game Warrior Within outfit
Because
by pre-ordering
sure as
the
hell,
game from
YouTube
Nintendo
doesn't want
eShop.
to take my long play as it currently is.
These
Make
games
a
will help
shorter
you
version of it.
chase your passions.
Chase your passion.
Rev up for true arcade racing in Horizon Chase
Horizon
2.
Chase 2.
Speed through
I mean,
stunning
we are
environments,
chasing the
each with its
horizon,
own
technically.
dynamic art style, while overtaking your rivals on the road. Play the main
Oh,
campaigns
wasn't
to
there
unlock
actually?
vehicles,
This is me getting
courses,
hyped for
and
no
more.
reason. Wasn't there a rumor
You can
about
also
them
upgrade
releasing
your vehicle
an
and
F-Zero, a
save
new
with your
F-Zero
high octane
soon?
needs.
That's
Reaching for more
very
racing
much
action? Up to 4 speedsters
hearsay
can
and
put
just
the pedal to the
wishful
metal
thinking,
in
I feel,
couch
though.
co-op or online.
Nintendo hasn't been interested in doing an F-Zero since
In Horizon Chase
1999, I want to say.
launching on Nintendo Switch
Because F-Zero X is the last F-Zero Nintendo officially
Warm
worked
up
on
for
themselves.
musical mayhem in this rhythm-based adventure.
F-Zero
Time
GX
your
was done by
button presses
Amusement
with the
Vision,
music to solve
who
puzzles
unfortunately
and
went
battle
bankrupt after the
bosses.
GameCube
Over 30
generation.
thrilling tracks await, including music from iconic Konami games.
And there was a bunch of Game Boy Advance F-Zeros too, but I'm pretty sure none of them were done by Nintendo themselves.
Super Crazy
F-Zero
Rhythm
X
launches
was
on
the
Nintendo
last
Switch November
F-Zero
14th.
game they worked on, and
Pre-orders begin today.
they worked on it until the expansion set, which was actually I think it was released in 2000, not 1999.
Anya Forger has a new assignment from school, creating a photo diary. On weekdays,
That's
you'll
a
head to
baby.
class, then enjoy family
You can
time
play
in
as
the
baby.
evenings. On days off, you can visit all sorts of exciting places, like the beach or an art museum, in search of subjects to photograph. How will you spend your time with friends and family? And what kind of photo diary will you help Anya make? Spy Anya Operation Memories launches on Nintendo Switch next year. Mario's
Oh,
first
here we
RPG
go.
adventure
I
returns.
wish I could hear the sound of this, but
The Super
no, the
Mario
headset's not working.
RPG
Is it just
game is
cutscenes
back
that we
with
get?
Updated graphics. Let's go over some new
Like as
and
an extra?
returning gameplay features. Time your button presses with action
Chomp
commands
chomp.
to increase damage
Oh,
dealt
obviously there's also the
or
gameplay
decrease
changes.
damage received.
They call it action
Anytime
commands, but
attacks
they'll forever be
perfectly,
timed
you
hits
cannot
for me.
damage all enemies at once.
Damage all enemies. That's
Successful action command will fill this
yeah.
gauge.
It'll fill this
When
gauge.
it's full, you can unleash the 3-character
Oh, and you get a triple move. You get the Xenoblade Chronicles attack.
Change, so experiment with different combos.
That's actually very cute. If that's the way to implement these cutscenes where all the characters get together and do an ultimate attack, that's actually really, really cute. Wow, Punchinello looks so much more cartoony now that the game looks
But these
pretty
powered
powerful.
up bosses
Post-game boss rematches. Whoa, what the hell? 19... What? That's actually really cool. Also, Boomer? Nice. Hey, Boomer. Okay, Boomer. Okay, so we get post-game boss rematches. That's something.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo
It's good for people who want a challenge. Because the original game wasn't that challenging.
Look alive. We're almost there.
Oh, anonymous code or something like that? No, trace memory. Another code, yeah. So many code games nowadays.
One day, a young
I never got a chance to play this in the original DS.
From the father she thought had passed away. Seeking answers, she sets off for the solitary Blood Edward Island in search of him. Once there,
I'm guessing this is the full remake? Either that or a sequel. It's kind of hard for me to tell because of how I can't hear sound.
Can you see me?
She also meets a mysterious boy. What truths await Ashley in this place?
And no matter how hard I try, I can't remember Dad's face. Who are you?
The sequel,
Very quiet. I don't.
Into lost memories,
Oh,
previously
a sequel?
unreleased in North America.
Previously
is also
unreleased
So
in
this is
North
like
America.
Julie,
Yeah,
huh?
I heard there was a
Play
sequel. I
both
thought it did
games
get
to
released though.
experience the
I guess that was
full
my
story.
mistake.
Unravel both adventures.
So it's a
fully enhanced for
recollection
Nintendo Switch, when another code
of the original
Recollection
games. That's
launches
pretty nice.
January 19th.
And we get a game that was
Pre-orders
never
begin
released in
today
America
on
though.
Nintendo eShop.
Maybe it was released in Europe. That's why I was thinking that it was already released.
Another code recollection includes two games, the Nintendo DS game Trace Memory and its Wii sequel which was never released in North America. Both games are fully enhanced on Nintendo Switch. Please look forward to playing them early next year.
Yeah, this looks
Next,
completely different
please
from the
take a look
original.
at this.
Oh, is this the Princess Peach game?
One day, a loyal toad presented a flyer advertising a show at the Sparkle Theater. Princess Peach and some toads went to go see it, but then the Wicked Grape and the Sour Bunch suddenly made their grand entrance and took center stage.
Nights into Dreams? I don't know why it made me think of that.
It's up to
And Peach lost her
and the
crown.
famous Guardian Stella
Peach
to
without a
save
crown,
the
that's not
play
right. She
and
lost all
the
her
day.
powers.
This perfect performance has become a terrible tragedy.
Okay, it looks a bit
Luckily,
platformer-like.
Peach can use the power of Stella's ribbon to face off against the Sour Bunch.
Bit puzzle-like too.
The ribbon alone won't always cut it.
I want to say it's a bit.
So let's
I want to
do
say it's a lot like Luigi's Mansion, actually, in a sense. But I'm glad we actually get to see footage of this game
Whoa,
as it
Peach
is right now.
transformed into Sword
And Peach
Fighter
can transform into.
By transforming,
Okay,
she
now it's a lot more
uses
Kirby-like.
show-stopping
It's
abilities.
not this. This is definitely not traditional Mario. That's for sure.
Sensational swordplay.
Peach gets a bunch of forms. That actually makes a lot of sense.
And its performers? There are more stolen shows to save.
Stolen
Valuable
shows to
artifacts
save.
from this museum have gone missing. Become
Detective Peach.
Investigate clues and track
This
down
is
whodunit.
this is just a whole bunch of opportunities for more amiibos of Peach in different outfits, isn't it?
Desserts have been snatched from this.
Oh
sweet
wait,
festival.
was this made by the same
Turn
people who
the
did Captain
potato
Toad?
Peach and save it from a sugar crash.
That would make a lot of sense if it did, because it looks familiar.
Become
The whole
Kung Fu
graphical
Peach
style looks
and
very
take it
familiar.
back from these foul fiends.
Kung Fu Peach.
Many other transformations are just behind
So
the curtain.
Peach gets a bunch of transformations in this
Stage
game.
is set. Our leading lady is ready for the
Maybe she can turn
spotlight.
Super Saiyan. Princess Peach Showtime.
Showtime makes its debut on Nintendo Switch March
Alright, it's
27th.
nice that we get footage of this game, because we sure don't have footage of Metroid Prime 4 still. I'm kind of hoping to see that too in this Direct.
That was a new
Like,
look
just
at
an update,
Princess Peach
please.
Showtime.
I want to take off my clown makeup.
The gameplay changes depending on her transformations. It looks like there are more transformations beyond the ones we showed today, so please stay tuned. Let's continue with some more headlines.
A new saga begins.
Saga? A series that Square Enix infamously, back in the Super Nintendo era,
Saga Emerald Beyond.
maybe didn't want to... No, I'm taking her second Densetsu.
A young man who fights with sentient puppets. A witch disguised as a schoolgirl.
To be honest though, aren't they the same?
A crime-fighting duo chasing down a mysterious organization. A songstress Mech who lost her voice and body. And a king of darkness who was recently reawakened. Select a hero, then follow their journey.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the same.
Connected worlds.
Like, I remember distinctly, second Densetsu 3 on Super Famicom, I should say, had multiple protagonists, and this does the same thing with it, but it's called a saga series instead of second Densetsu in America, because, you know, second Densetsu is kind of hard to, it's kind of a mouthful, you know, and we're probably not saying it with the right accent.
Techniques to control the order of actions, or activate team combos to swing
But
the tide
infamously,
back
Square
or
Enix
pivot.
refused to try to localize second Densetsu 3 because Americans were too stupid for RPGs back then. And, you know, they probably had a point. We weren't very interested in RPGs back then.
Legendary
And
Raider
wow,
returns.
Tomb Raider returns in full polygonal glory.
Visuals are
1 and 3
venturing onto
remastered.
Nintendo Switch
I
in
have
live
1 and
demo
3,
action.
well, the originals, I guess,
Fearless
on
archaeologists
Steam
and
though,
wild
so there's hardly a reason for me to pick this up unless they
against deadly
seriously
foes
improve the
and
controls.
legends. Climb, backflip, and swan dive through perilous quests.
Yeah, a long time ago, I'm sure people are going to complain the graphics don't look as creepy as they used to. But a long time ago,
Treasures of the ancient world.
people were really hyped for fighting a T-Rex as a, you know, a character in a 3D environment. That was one of the main draws of Tomb Raider. You get to fight, you get to try to fight a T-Rex in a 3D game. I don't remember if you could win though.
Tomb Raider 1 through 3
Like you could, I just kind of ran away every time I played the game. I never finished it. They're kind of hard,
Pre-orders begin today.
but a lot of it, the reason why it's hard is because of the controls. If they improve that, well, who cares about the graphics?
Detectives got a second
Anyway,
bolt of
Detective
brilliance.
Pikachu, Electric Boogaloo.
Every great detective starts their day early.
This is Rhyme City, a place where humans and Pokemon coexist. The detective duo of Pikachu and his partner Tim.
Tim Every Goodman.
investigate various cases while searching.
Harry
for
Goodman
Tim's
just
missing
looks like
partner.
Tim, but with a mustache. I gotta
Tim
say.
interviews people. Pikachu interviews Pokemon, and they find the
People are
truth
open to this
together.
idea of a
They'll also
detective
rely on
game
other Pokemon
with the
to
Pokemon
broaden the
universe,
scope of their
but I believe
investigation.
it was like extremely simplified
Follow
the way you
Sense
played
with
this game.
Growlithe.
Like it
Smash rocks with
the way it was
Darkrai.
described to me is that it might as well be a visual
Peer
novel
through walls with Luxray.
based on how little gameplay you
Can
do.
Tim and Pikachu solve all the mysteries? And
It's
find
weird because
Harry?
you see like Phoenix Wright, which is a visual novel, but a lot of people think Phoenix Wright has enough gameplay to not be
Launches on
considered
Nintendo
a
Switch
visual novel,
October 6th.
even though it
Pre-orders
is.
are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Well, I mean, there's
This
gameplay,
game's a
but
real
are those
toot.
Mii's? Wii Music Remastered? No, Miyamoto, you can't make it work. I know some people were like, oh, Trombone Champ. Still, this is basically just Wii Music Remastered, isn't it?
But how you play that horn is up to you. You can use gyro controls to adjust the pitch up and down.
You know, they're showing the player performing extremely poorly.
The controls are pretty unique.
Even without me being able to hear any of the sound, I kind of feel it's not a good idea to show the player playing so poorly, at least initially.
And everything in between. Plus, up to 4 musicians can band
Oh,
together
basically
in
Wii
local
Music
multiplayer.
Remastered, isn't it?
Trombone
but only
Champ slides
trombone.
onto Nintendo Switch later
Also
today.
available later today.
Battle your way to victory in these Nintendo Switch games. 10 teams of 3 will duke it out for survival in this online battle royale brawler. Knock your opponent's health down to 0 and deliver a finishing blow.
Hero Fighters.
Shove
Never
them
heard
off
of
the
that before.
collapsing terrain to win. Choose from 15 heroes, each inspired by a different mythology. Work with your allies to be the last team standing.
I was currently working on a hobby game right now for potential presentations as my portfolio, and I'm looking at all the buttons next to the icons. I'm thinking, yeah, I should probably do that too to show the player what buttons they need to press to do buttons. But I also want to customize those controls. I'll have to figure out how to do it. I have to make a whole bunch of icons.
Most notorious figures. Before battle, equip your mercenaries with the best gear and skills to claim victory and live to see another day. Up to 4 players online can jointly command a troop and journey together across this vast world. War Tales launches as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch later today. Run and gun.
Contra?
This reimagining
Please
of the
good.
beloved
Please
NES
make it good.
classic,
Operation
Contra.
Galuga.
Blast through explosive stages with a devastating arsenal of weapons.
Well, it's 2D, so automatically that makes it better than the
Spring
previous
into action
Contra.
with easy pick-up and play controls and a variety of difficulty options. This reimagining from Konami and Way Forward features new weapons.
Because the last Contra game, the last new one,
Powerful super
didn't
attacks,
exactly leave the series on a high spot on what it
co-op mode.
could have possibly been its
Contra
last entry.
Operation Galuga storms onto the Nintendo Switch system early next year.
So by making it 2D and keeping it simple, that's a lot better.
Your destiny.
Is that Final Fantasy Tactics?
'Tis a grievous tale which speaks of Fevrith, one of stolen destiny.
The art style looks
stolen
reminiscent of it.
and stolen nations. Yet as the world stands consumed by immense evil, a fallen prince shall rise again. Ring of legend.
Actually, no,
lighting
this might
his path.
be a new game.
That is the Ring of the Unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornia's royal lineage. Legend speaks of your ancestors wielding it to purify evil. Yet the answer is clear as day now. The path before us is laid bare, and all that remains now is to walk it.
I'm not sure which game I want to compare this with.
Freely traverse an expansive world.
But hey, it
Gather
looks
your
beautiful.
allies, forge your bonds, and lead the liberation to glorious victory. Cultivate a grand army with over 60 unique characters, from humans and elves to massive beasts
Unify.
and heavenly angels.
Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over our home. It may
Also,
take
it's a bit of
days,
Fire Emblem. It's a
months,
bit of
even years. But I shall see the duties of my bloodline
that game
fulfilled.
from last generation. Not bad, but
Vanillaware
not by
presents the
Square.
rebirth of tactical fantasy.
Oh, but Vanillaware, yeah, Vanillaware. They did that game. Like this is definitely a Vanillaware art style. That's for sure. Luigi's Mansion? Yep. I think this is the 3DS one, Dark Moon, and the remake of it. You can tell because of the low poly models.
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD.
Yeah, people completely forgot about this. Like, people were joking, people are going to forget about the Peach game because they're not going to say anything about it until next year. But people completely forgot this was announced. Luigi's Mansion 2 is pretty good. It wasn't as appreciated as it could have been because people were expecting it to be just Luigi's Mansion 1, but a different mansion. But they actually made it more bite-sized and chapter designed. So because of that, people were like, they lost all of the feeling of exploration and adventure and stuff. Of course, it being on Switch feels like it's gonna feel like they should make it like a one chapter thing for each mansion. Yeah, there's multiple mansions. But At the very least,
Even grab multiple ghosts at once.
the first boss of this game, the first major boss, is excellent. Probably one of the
In
most
this
exciting
game,
bosses
you'll
I ever
find
had to
ghosts
fight.
haunting, a former plant research lab, a broken down clock factory that's full of sand, a mine covered in
And
ice
some of you
and
might be
snow,
wondering,
and even
why did I never
places.
do something for Luigi's Mansion 3, a
These
playthrough for Luigi's
troublemakers
Mansion
will
3?
use every
I
trick
did
in
do
the
a
book
playthrough
to
of
block
Luigi's
your
Mansion
path.
3. I never put it on my YouTube
Can
because
Luigi
I
summon his courage
consider
and
my
save the day?
performance to be so terrible that it
Looking for
wasn't
other
worth
ghost
putting
hunters?
up on
Up to 4 players
my
online
YouTube.
can do some
Oh God,
exercise
the frame
across
rate
different
of multiplayer.
modes. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD creeps
Kind of
onto
pointless to
Nintendo
have the
Switch next
Luigi's
summer.
Mansion 2 multiplayer up on this game though, because like
Next,
Luigi's
we
Mansion
have
3
two
has the
announcements
multiplayer,
to
right? Why not just play
First,
Luigi's Mansion 3 for
please take
the
a look at this video.
Scare Screeper multiplayer? What is this? Oh, it's a large question block.
Actually, this question block currently appears on the roof of the previously announced Nintendo Gallery that's under construction in Uji City, Kyoto Prefecture.
Nintendo
The
Gallery
official
that's
name
under
of this
construction.
gallery will be the Nintendo Museum. At the Nintendo
They're making a
Museum,
Nintendo
a wide
museum?
variety of Nintendo products from the company's history will be displayed. Construction is going well, and we plan to finish up by March 2024. We'll share more information, such as the
Is
opening
this
date,
where they're going to preserve all their games for the rest of the time?
Next, we'd like to share some updates on upcoming Amiibo figures. These Zelda
Yeah,
and
these
Ganondorf
Amiibo.
Amiibo figures are releasing on November 3rd.
It's been a while since I've got them in Amiibo.
And Amiibo figures of Noah and Mio
And
from
there's
the
the Xenoblade Chronicles 3
game will be
yeah,
released as a
Amiibos.
set on January 19th, 2024.
Apparently Mio is really good. I'm not sure.
And finally, we have a new
Like
Amiibo
I was
figure
talking
to
with
announce.
someone a while ago about new
The DLC
character,
fighter from Super
and
Smash Brothers Ultimate, Sora from Kingdom Hearts,
when it comes for
is on the
Xenoblade
way.
Chronicles 3, I think
With the
Mio
release of Sora,
was considered a
everyone
better
is here
option
from
compared
Super
to
Smash Brothers Ultimate in Amiibo form. Please look forward to its release
Noah,
next
what's his
year.
name? Sorry, I'm just looking.
That's all
Yeah,
for
they released an Amiibo for every character,
Next,
but
please
not
take a
for
look at
every alternate version of some characters. I'm still waiting for male Wii Fit trainer. Oh, wait, hold up. This is interesting. Oh, God, I hope you guys can still hear me.
The first F-Zero game returns as a 90.
Oh, F-Zero 99? Okay. I do not mind this at all. Like, some people would have preferred a new 3D F-Zero game, but this is something.
Super NES game.
This is something. This is actually really cool because the original F-Zero, there was really only 4 players, but with this, we can like there was only 4 players. However, the game would pretend there was more by making these grayscale players behind you if you fell behind enough. But with this, however, we actually have 99 racers at once.
You can also collect super
It's actually
sparks,
really,
which
really
appear
cool
when
idea.
machines collide. To
This is
boost
basically
up to a
Death
special
Race,
path
but with
called
2D
Skyway.
F-Zero.
It's your best chance at bypassing your rivals.
Oh, what?
And
That
jumping
seems
into a higher
overpowered.
position. Complete goals while you're racing to
There are
unlock
laps
cosmetic
though,
options for your
so you know.
machine.
Is this limited time only though, Nintendo? It'd be kind of lame. Like they finally released a new F-Zero and it's just a temporary thing. Yeesh.
99 players, 1 winner. It's time to race your way to first place.
Yes.
Because F-Zero 99 will be available exclusively for active Nintendo Switch Online members later today.
Later today. Okay, I didn't hear anything about it being limited time, but I'll have to check later. But
F-Zero is back as a
I will be trying that for sure.
This title also supports the Super NES controller available exclusively for
I just kind of wish it was 3D F-Zero, F-Zero X, right? Because original F-Zero, like it probably plays a lot better here, but I was never that good at original F-Zero is the problem. Still, they announced the new F-Zero. That's something special.
Humongous problem.
I'm glad they actually finally did that.
Welcome to Vandal City.
Someone finally got around to doing a new F-Zero game. Took long enough.
After a party gets a little too wild,
Yes.
the portals holding the land together collapse and throw everything into chaos. It's up to you and
Now we'll
your
finally get
magic to
another
stitch
Fire
Vandal
Emblem
City back
character,
together.
another F-Zero character in
Across the
Smash,
land to gather
maybe.
materials and craft
Sakurai.
items for the locals. As you continue gathering and crafting, you can weave together new
Oh, is this
upgrades
another
by
farm game
unlocking
with
more branches of the
crafting
skill tree.
mechanics and cooking mechanics?
Enchant your experience
Fishing?
even further
Never heard
by
of that
embarking
before.
on quests and hosting festivals for the community.
Cutesy Farm
Can
Simulator?
you save Vandal City? And what mysteries will you discover
Animal
during your
Crossing?
magical
Never heard of that
adventure?
before.
Vandal Tale, a League of Legends
A
story,
League of Legends
launches
story.
on Nintendo Switch next year.
So it's Animal Crossing, but League of Legends,
Wait,
isn't it?
did you hear that? Join best friends Nunu and Willem on a journey across the
And I think this
frozen
is League of
wilds
Legends
the
too.
Freljord. Jump,
To be honest though, I gotta say,
and sled your way
League of
through a
Legends is
beautiful
branching out quite a bit
adventurous
lately.
land, where every
Used to be
step
almost
taken
strictly
and each puzzle
just
solved will
that
bring
game you play
closer
as
to the
one
truth
character
about these
with
friends
4 people and you
and
complain
past.
about your teammates not being good enough.
Song of Nunu, a League of Legends
Now they're
story,
doing all these side
launches
games that
on
are
the
single
Nintendo
player
Switch
or
system November
just
1st.
side content that's
Pre-orders
completely
begin
unrelated.
today on Nintendo eShop.
It's very special because, like, thinking about it,
Move into full
League of Legends just started as a Dota clone, which itself was just a special custom map on Warcraft 3 that used all of its properties to quote-unquote make a new game. So for it to come this far is actually something else. I say this because I noticed Dota 2, which is completely separate from Warcraft 3, but League of Legends, I believe some of the original people who worked on the custom map of Defense of the Ancients created League of Legends. So for them to finally let to branch out their IP that they made for themselves from that point forward is something to commend. It just took a lot of years for that to happen. Anyway, yet again a new WarioWare. I can't help but feel we've gotten too much WarioWare for some reason. Feels like there should be like one new WarioWare per Nintendo console entry, but now they've been releasing quite a few of them.
Fast micro games and multiplayer modes aplenty. Everyone's in for a wacky time. WarioWare Move It launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 3rd. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo.
Look, what I'm trying to say about the WarioWare is that I kind of can't help but feel that they should do new WarioLand, right?
will soon unfold. Lead an army of over 100 heroes into battle.
Hey, it's another
and
2D
put an
sprite
end
game.
to an
Is
empire's
this the Square
invasion.
Enix game? Or is this... No, 505 game,
Meet
huh?
Noah, a humble villager.
Can't help but feel that they looked at
An officer from the
Octopath
Empire,
Traveler and thought,
and
you know what?
Elsa,
We want to do that
Forest
too.
Guardian. These three band together to fight for a common goal. On their journey, they'll meet a variety of heroes who can join their
Shark
cause.
people?
This is your home
Why can't we
base,
play as shark
known
people?
as the headquarters. As allies join you, additional facilities will become available. You'll be able to tend crops, open shops, and more. Each hero you encounter has their own backstory and motivation. They may not always get along at first, but these conflicts may strengthen the bonds between your heroes.
Oh god, the frame rate.
Trust, betrayal, justice, and truth. A heroic tale will begin when Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes launches on Nintendo Switch.
Well, let's hope you guys fix the frame rate because that looks a little rough in that action sequence.
Participate in some
Pixel perfect play.
Next stop, Octopia. Travel to a charming parallel
Oh wait,
world in
Eastward.
this paid DLC
Yeah, that
for
was a
Eastward.
game that
Help Sam
released a
and
while
John
ago,
turn
and
the pages
some
of a
people
new
had a
chapter
bit of
as
a
they
mixed
adjust
feeling
to
about it.
country life in a mountainside village. Tend to livestock.
But yeah, these
Whip
are
up
real
culinary
pixels right
delights
here.
for your
This
neighbors.
is real pixel art
Restore
right here.
buildings to help the village thrive. And if you're new to Eastward, don't worry. You can access the DLC even if you haven't played the main story. Eastward Octopia ventures onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. Get back into the groove.
Yeah, and this Wargroove 2 was announced.
To Wargroove.
People probably not heard of this. I've played Wargroove 1, another game where my performance wasn't good enough to be uploaded on my channel, I felt. But it's basically Advance Wars as a like with medieval settings. Oh, speaking of which, Advance Wars, I did buy the reboot, the reboot camp, whatever. But that is actually a game that I did not want to, like, I had no plans of making a playthrough on my YouTube channel for people to see that. But yeah, Wargroove has like a really powerful campaign editor. I tried it for a moment. I probably could do a bit, like, you could, in fact, if you want, do a really high-tech campaign if you put the time and effort into it. But I don't have that kind of time, unfortunately.
And the aquatic adventure, Dave the Diver.
Dave the Diver. We have 5 minutes left, by the way, in terms of new announcements. I think the Fire Emblem fans and Silk Song fans will unfortunately have to keep their clown makeup on at this rate.
Ever-changing underwater world to find the best ingredients.
Same thing with the Metroid Prime 4 fans.
Culinary expectations. Dave the Diver launches first for consoles on the Nintendo Switch system October 26th. Pre-orders and a free demo swim onto Nintendo eShop later today. The final wave is racing.
I've not played the new courses yet, unfortunately, but
the final wave of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC. From the Mario Kart
I will be looking forward to it. We got Daisy Circuit from Wii.
Hi,
I'm Daisy. Diddy Kong as a character, yeah. Funky Kong, of course. The people's hero. Oh, Pauline, nice. I'm surprised it took this long to get Pauline in Mario Kart.
And also, Peachette.
Peachette? What? I mean, it's better than Pink Gold Peach, but that's a little freaky. Peachette is a freaky concept, I gotta say.
For the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game drives onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus
it bears to mind parrotism of some kind for some reason to me. I'm surprised people didn't explore it that way compared to the Bowsette shtick that people got addicted to. Thankfully, it's died recently. Anyway, we got Among Us right here. One new map. The fungal.
This
Fungi.
new map for Among Us is free and launches this October.
It's just one new map. They did a whole animation for it.
With us this far. Next up, we'd like to recap some of the previous.
Also, they're doing a recap for the end.
You can look forward to playing from.
There's only 2 minutes left, Nintendo.
Let's take a look.
Oh, they're doing it quickly.
We hope you're looking forward to these upcoming titles. This next video will be our last announcement.
Okay, one more announcement. One last thing. Oh! Okay, it's not Fire Emblem, but I'm pretty sure lots of people were looking forward to this. Paper Mario is saved. It's the 1000-Year Door HD. Now, this is really nice, actually, because Paper Mario or 1000-Year Door was stuck on GameCube until now. So for them to finally get it out of there is very nice. And people will complain that the graphics are too paper-like again anyway. Will this have new content, though? I'm not sure. I probably will get this, by the way. I do have a 1000-Year Door on GameCube, but it's been such a long time since I played it, I wouldn't mind buying it again to play it again. I will say this, though. If they had just ported over 1000-Year Door with just a graphical upgrade for, like, the rendering, not the textures and stuff, it probably would still look good. 1000-Year Door has a very flawless art style, all things considered. And so does the original Paper Mario, now that I think about it. Personally, I would have actually liked the original Paper Mario in HD. Also, there might be some new moves and stuff. And Bowser does some useless stuff in this game. Like, you play as him in, like, pastiches of original 2D Mario levels, but they kind of don't amount to anything. They don't teach you anything. Oh, well, they buffed Miss Meows. Miss Meows was completely useless in the original 1000-Year Door. She was a secret character that you could get, but she was completely useless. You had no reason to ever get her. Ever. Hey, don't spoil that. Actually, I think that's like Chapter 3 thing. Casey sucks, though. Probably one of the worst NPC characters in the entire franchise. Just completely screws up Peach's actual involvement in the plot because of his weird love shtick. But that's probably going to be for another time if I ever play the game and talk about it.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
So no Fire Emblem, no Silk Song, no Metroid Prime. But at least the Paper Mario fans are finally happy. Now they can finally shut up. Oh well. Well, I enjoyed the Direct anyway. Hope you all enjoyed it too. I didn't get to hear a single sound, but that's okay. The caption saved the day. Next time, well, I'm probably going to be playing F-Zero 99 later today. I probably will have to renew my Nintendo Switch subscription, though. I think my expansion pack subscription is going to expire very soon. Well, regardless, I hope you've all have a very nice day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!